Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another normal game sent in by you, the fans, to Lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yep.
Hit me up with the sound of listening to We Wish You a Merry Christmas and still not knowing what the fuck figgy pudding is.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a fig jam new year? I don't know what is fig jam. I actually don't know what fig jam is.
Well, I mean, it could just I don't know. Figgy pudding is part of the the Christmas song.
Okay.
Yes, figgy pudding.
Oh, I thought you said fig jam. Okay.
Yeah, which we can go get when you're younger, you know, and many adults still probably don't even know what figgy pudding is. I'll let everyone Google that at home. I promise it's not a risky Google.
It sounds like something white folks would eat. It doesn't seem like a black dish.
100%.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
It's 100% white, but when we still use spices.
Okay.
So it is not bland. It's a very old dish, you know, a very old dish, but nevertheless, yeah, it's a Christmas time special Reno. You know, we don't have any. I don't know anyone that actually does, but you can look it up. It's an old timer thing. But yeah, when you're younger and you're singing that song, you're like, what the fuck is figgy pudding?
Yeah, I don't know.
And in this game,
we've
got fig jam, which is the closest thing that I had to tying this to Christmas as we're getting into the Christmas season. Mr. Black, in the bottom left, the red Zerg. Top right, APLFC, whatever that is. Equally confused. Blue Terran, top right.
Nang, it's happening. Candy Crush is also happening. By the time you guys are seeing this,
hell yeah,
there's probably still another 10 days or so left. So if you haven't already hit level 150 all the way up to 600, and you got some free time this holiday season, and you want to put a little money in our stocking stuffers this holiday season, well, that's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Or you can grab NordVPN. You can do that too. Link will be in the description. Get yourself a virtual private network. It's another great way to support. And hit that like button. I didn't say that at all during these casts this week. And y'all have been stepping it up. It's gone up about 20% from the norms. I mean, we had some fire games last week too. So a couple of good ones this week as well. Last week was really good.
We had a run last week. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you have bad weeks, you know, and the games are just ass. And then you have weeks like last week where the games are just exciting, fresh.
It's true.
You know?
Every one of them. It was great. And this week again, yeah, I mean, it was a big, you know, some very interesting kind of unique scenarios this week, and which is nice to see. And right now, the scenario at hand is the Queen making the long winter's walk down here to the Reaper, poking and prodding, kind of frivolously so, at this expansion that, you know, I think they're just baiting the Queen, but there's another one.
There is.
As one might imagine, in the main, and that is going to mean that he maybe gets one if he's lucky. Otherwise, he's just going to die. Will he get cut off?
I can honestly say
scenarios he could have got out.
I can honestly say I've probably cast at least, I don't know, 5,000 games in my time, and I've played tens of thousands of StarCraft games over the years. And I can honestly say that Reaper play right there is in the top 20 for worst Reaper play I've seen yet. Top 20. It's not the worst, because I've seen some pretty fucking bad Reaper play.
We've seen some brain dead Reaper play, yeah.
But I mean, when you're in the top 20 of, like, say, I don't know, 30, 40,000 games of StarCraft, it ain't good. It ain't good. It's like waking up to a lump of coal. Has anybody ever had actual lump of coal in their stockings? Like, is there parents out there that are actually doing that? Where they're like,
I mean, it was after knowing that I'm getting my presents for my parents, right?
Yeah.
But it was there. It was a meme one year. There was definitely coal delivered to stockings for a fun little meme.
Okay.
For the same reasons, like, you know, you never hear anyone actually getting coal in the stocking, and so you know, that is it happened once.
Where did that come from anyway? Like, what is the origin of why they chose coal in the stocking? Why not, like, you know, rotten fish or like just something that's like, why the coal?
Is
it because the chimney and like there's coal in the
well,
chimney?
Coal burning and stuff was obviously very much a thing at the time, and it was considered a relatively, inexpensive. Although ironically, there would have been many poor families that a lump of coal might have actually been useful.
True.
And so, but for kids, no kid wants a lump of coal in there. that's like getting socks. That's today's version of getting socks. You're not good this year, you're getting socks.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Well, speaking of socks here, I don't really have a segue, but there's just shit.
Speaking of socks, there isn't one on the door, and so APLFC is walking right in to the expansion, getting to work.
He is putting in some work right now.
Fig Jam.
And actually, his Reaper play was ass, but his control here with the Marines and the Hellions not doing too bad. Would like to have seen him move a couple of those. As I'm giving compliments, he let some things die, but still very, very well played. All of the drones are going down, and if I was him, I would not even be trying to go into the natural. It's time to just run away. It's time to just save what units you have here. You've done a ton of economic damage. I wouldn't even get the Cyclone involved. Just back up. Just back up. You've got a tank.
Now you go in.
Yeah, well, he needs Marines.
You gotta.
He needs Marines, dude. These roaches are going to get all up on that ass.
Yeah.
And it's going to do things to it. And
yeah,
you know what?
He spent a lot on roaches.
I'm not fully against ass play, okay? I'm not. But the type of ass play that was about to happen there was no lube, no nothing, not a pinky, not a thumb, not a rub, not no pressure. He was about to just go right up inside the anal cave and start shooting venom. That's what he was going to do. It was consensual because he was going to be going in there. I don't want you to think it was not. It was going to be consensual, but it was not going to be great. Good choice backing off there. It's a great choice.
Gotta warm up first to get back in there.
You
it
have
looks like
to
that's
warm
exactly what he's done. Both of them, Fig Jam has gotten out of the jam of supply block, but APLFC has been stuck at these lower end supply jumps as he has struggled to get supply out. He's finally gotten a couple down now. He's up to 86 possible. Fig Jam doing the same, climbing up into the 90s, going to be cresting over 100 soon enough, I would imagine. He's got another Overlord already on the way and some upgrades. But it looks like APL is looking to poke and prod and see what's up. Already willing to throw away some units here. So be careful, Mr. Black.
Yeah, well, now he's got some Marines. He really needed some Marines there to be able to apply a bit more pressure, but there's still a decent amount of roaches. He doesn't necessarily have to siege, because if he does, they're guaranteed to die. What he needs to do here is pick up both those siege tanks and get out of dodge. Maybe even start dropping them up here, sieging up to try and kill some drones. Just needs to be a little bit more active. He's taking bad fights, and I like what Fig Jam did there. It's very rare that you see somebody using the patrol and it actually works out for him. He was going back and forth like 6 or 7 roach, and then he managed to see the attack coming, pick them off, the Hellions as they were coming in, and they did their job. And I think at this point now, 106 supply to 71, 65 drones to 44 SCVs. It's safe to say Fig Jam has recovered from that really good attack that APL FC did a little bit earlier on, and now he's starting to kind of pull ahead a little bit because these small little mini attacks just ain't doing it. I would rather see him do drops with these medevacs than just be aggressive and sort of a move up the map, or in this case down the map, and taking a bad engagement. So very well played here from Fig, and APL is kind of struggle busting just a little bit right now.
Yeah, APL looked like they had a bit of a game plan there after that first harass was so successful, but after that harass, really, if I had to take if I had to say what really kind of flipped it here was APL got supply blocked for a really long time. It was clear that APL wanted to be aggressive and go back down really quickly, but just couldn't because of supply block. And in that time, of course, Fig Jam got built up, and now Fig Jam is more or less built up in an impenetrable front line here with his army, and APL has not been able to speed up the macro, which I can relate to because that's exactly what happened to me last week.
It did, and we do have another Maximus Black Says coming up next game,
true.
And I've got a new one, and I believe
You've been cooking.
I mean, you know, it's I don't know. I've been simmering on something. You know,
Okay.
we're still slowly
that hot apple
easing
cider?
your way. Like that hot apple cider, baby. We're gonna simmer in that pot for 3.5 hours, and by the time them juices come out, man, oh boy, oh yeah.
You
This is a lot of
want my
mac.
recipe for the next time so that you don't
Send
spend
it.
$30?
Well,
$12. You buy a 4-liter or like a jug, like the big old jug. All right, 12 bucks.
Okay. All right.
You take that home. You pour that into the pot.
Okay.
You put for every like liter, 3 cinnamon sticks and like 12 cloves, whole cloves.
Okay.
You let it simmer until it's reduced 25 to 30% with the lid off, stirring it occasionally. But you gotta simmer it. It just you don't boil it, but you want to see steam coming up off the top because you're reducing.
Adam, you know what
it a
you're gonna
little
have to do, Adam? You're gonna have to just text all this to my wife because I already
Okay.
forgot it. Straight up, Broodlords
Perfect.
though, they're a thing. Buddy,
Bro, do not
APL
go in here.
is so
No.
fucked. He is so
Stop.
fucked.
Stop. No, stop.
I mean,
Just
dude,
you see those, you just leave the game.
oh, bro, it's not even a fight.
That is 11-minute
Oh.
Broodlord. Oh my god.
Oh! Oh my goodness.
That was
Well.
like Santa dropping down the chimney and being met with a shotgun.
Yep, you did.
Oh my god.
I
Well, it was
actu-
good. You gave it the good old college try.
You gave it the good old college try. He had something going for him a little early on. He just spent way too much time doing too little damage after he did all of the damage. And now it is bite him in the ass, something fierce. And it's about to end right here. I mean, this is just a move. This is just death. I just don't foresee APL being able to get close enough. As long as the roaches aren't overly aggressive, he needs to make sure that the broodlings are the things that are really engaging on these fights and then using the roach and stuff in behind. Okay, he's focusing down on the command center. I mean, at this
That's a
point,
choice.
APL just needs to commit. He just needs to pull all SCVs, and he needs to just commit here. Sitting there on the choke just ain't it. Now they're all stuck. He needs to get underneath these bad boys. Just put himself in a horrible position.
All he's doing is just killing broodlings right now.
Yes.
And I mean, those Thors lasted a long time, but
Yep.
unfortunately are just going to succumb to the endless wave of broodlings.
Oh, it's over.
Coming out of the Broodlords, and that's basically
Oh,
the
look, he's
show.
pissing on
Now
him,
it's
look.
just
Spitting all
that's
kinds
just
of acid.
BM.
Yep.
That's BM.
That's it.
But hey, I mean, APL again had a game plan, was executing pretty well in that opening part of the game, and then just had a real hard time after he was supply blocked, but still wanted to be aggressive. And unfortunately, against a Zerg, it doesn't take a particularly high-level Zerg that wants to give him the opportunity to build up real hard to pull it back in for the dub. But also props to Fig Jam for some good decisions there, and hell, got Broodlords. You don't see them very often on this
No.
channel.
No, you don't, especially
And so,
during this
so
time.
well played.
Yeah, got him,
Yeah.
got him quick. Did really, really well. Yeah, I guess we'll get ready to jump into the next one, guys. If this is out on Christmas or right around there, Merry Christmas, guys. Man, I hope y'all are enjoying time with
Ho, ho,
family and
ho.
friends. Thank you guys for an incredible year of LAGTV. Like what a
Yes.
resurgence we've had this year. It's been
God
great.
dang
You
it.
guys been supporting us in a big way, and it's kind of lit a fire under our asses. So, yeah, big thank you to everybody that's been supporting, and even through the holiday season, we are gonna give you guys all the StarCraft content. We ain't skimping out on nothing, so it's all still gonna keep coming. So thank you guys. Hit that like button, and we'll see you on the next Maximus Black Says coming right up.
Oh.